Hi everyone, this is Jackie with Hike the Way. Today I'm continuing our Camino 101 series talking about what to wear on the Camino. Now, the Camino can be walked anytime during the year. Last time I walked it was in January of 2018, and it was wonderful. Gosh, it was hot weather, beautiful. I was in short sleeves and shorts. It was really a fantastic time. Last time my husband took a group was in April of 2018, just a few months ago, and it was snowing and he had hail and downpours. So, it really depends. You really never know what you're going to get with Galicia. Northern Spain is green and beautiful. And so it gets a lot of precipitation, but it also can be really hot. It's right along the coast almost, so you never know. And so with that being said, you really are going to want to bring different layers. I love walking the Camino in leggings. I always wear leggings, but I also always bring a pair of pants that are at least, water repellent. So I'll bring these. I'll just fold them up in my backpack and they're kind of slip them on. These are Columbia. They're waterproof, and I just have actually rolled them up like this, have them in my backpack just in case it starts raining so that I can just slip them on. They're not waterproof, but they are water repellent. My husband brings waterproof pants. He hates being wet, and his are kind of like those, I don't know, it's kind of like my windbreaker here. It's that material that really repels water. So if you wear leggings or you wear shorts, bring something like a couple size larger so you can slip them over your clothes and your shoes without having to stop on the Camino. Now, the same thing applies for the upper part of your body. You want to wear layers. So I would suggest a t-shirt, a light sweater, and then maybe some type of rain repellent jacket. I always bring my windbreaker here. It's Columbia. This is really good. It's super lightweight. It's completely water resistant, and it's long. It kind of goes over my bottom half so that at least my tush will be covered and won't be wet. And, I always start off wearing this in the morning. The mornings in Galicia are quite cold. So if you just bring layers that you can take off easily and are light and stick in your backpack, that is the best. I never wear shorts in the Camino. My legs are really sensitive to, grass and dirt and things. But my husband always wears leggings, so you'll see everything on the Camino. You can tie your sweaters around your waist. You can put them in your backpack, whatever easiest, but just bring different layers. And also check the weather before you go. You may buy all this stuff and realize that in January, you're going to be in short sleeves, so you never truly know. Now, in terms of rain gear, I always bring a really large poncho. I hate being wet. My backpack, I don't want to get wet. I don't have a waterproof backpack. I don't have waterproof shoes just because I don't like those. So I bring a very heavy duty poncho. Don't get those ponchos that are like throwaway that you get at like Dollar Tree or something. Get a heavy duty one so that you're able, and a big one, so that you're able to just kind of cover yourself in it and be dry. So in Galicia, it doesn't rain normally the whole day. There may be like a downpour or kind of drizzly throughout the day, but you shouldn't have to worry too much about that. And if it rains, just go into a cafe or a bar. If you see one, just run over there and wait till it passes. So in terms of shoes, the shoes are probably the biggest thing we can talk about in terms of what to wear on the Camino. It's the most important because you're walking so much, and it is miserable if your feet have blisters on them, or if something is happening with your feet, if the shoes don't feel right. I cannot tell you how many pairs of brand new hiking boots I've seen just abandoned along the Camino because people have just said that's enough. So I don't recommend hiking boots. They're too stiff. They're too hard for the long distances you'll be walking. What I do recommend are like trail runner shoes or even tennis shoes. Really good tennis shoes with a good sole. So trail runners are lightweight. They have a good traction. Galicia has rolling hills. You'll be going up and down. When I walked in January, it was kind of nerve-wracking because the trails were full of wet leaves. And without my poles and good shoes, I definitely would have fallen. So make sure you have really good shoes that grip your feet. I'll put some links below into what I like. I currently have a pair of Columbia hiking shoes that I like, and a trail runners from, I think it's called Saucony, that I love. They are my favorite, and I wear them everywhere. Before you start the Camino with your shoes, though, break them in at least 4 to 6 weeks. You never know how they're going to wear on your feet. Wear them with the socks you will wear in the Camino. I always suggest getting the trail socks. They're thick socks, and I hate thick socks because your feet get sweaty, but you actually need the support and the comfort of those. as the trail is quite bumpy. There's a lot of rocks and you're on pavement and hard and different things. So get some socks that are really supportive. I always bring about 3 socks per day. And I mean, I do wash them along the Camino. I'm not just bringing, 30 pairs of socks. So bring at least 3 in your backpack every 3 to 4 hours. I love just sitting down, resting at a cafe with cerveza con limon and taking my shoes off and changing my socks, and it feels so good. It's just so refreshing to have the new pair of socks on. You feel ready to go. So definitely look into socks. In terms of bringing anything else, maybe a hat. It does get really sunny. But if you forget anything, at the major stages, the stops along the Camino, there are stores to buy things. And the prices aren't outrageous. They don't gouge you just because you're a pilgrim on the Camino. They're pretty in step with the other prices in Spain. So there's shoe stores, there's clothing stores, you can buy walking sticks, you can buy all sorts of things in these major stages. So if anything happens or you need to change, I remember one year, my first Camino, I brought flip-flops to wear like in the afternoons after after I finished my stage, but they did not offer enough support. My feet were killing me in those flip-flops, so I went and bought some, I guess the Spanish equivalent of Crocs, and that really helped me get through the afternoons and help my feet a lot too. So I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions or you have any suggestions, what do you bring on the Camino? Do you wear something different? Do you wear leggings like me? I'd love to hear. Message me down below. Buen Camino.